like still in the middle? I don't remember much. Aren't we like still in the middle of like the big brawl?
No, you guys pretty much dispatched of
No.
everybody. The four
Okay.
individuals were all one creature that had combined into that one
Yep.
mass.
Last I remember, I was beating up Grandma.
Yeah, no, everyone else got beat up. Can't find this lady's name. I'm pretty sure it's Serenity.
These four are running away, aren't they?
Yeah, because they got split from the monstrosity that they were. They didn't. They're like not. They're looking at each other very differently. But they have ran away. But I'll say our rogue disappeared in the scuffle, and you guys are left behind with a couple of bodies in the entrance of the City of Clover.
Man, he just left us?
He's missing. You don't see him anymore.
Oh.
I guess we could ask her, the lady that we were, our big creature, what it was that they were after her for, why they were being so aggressive.
Yeah, they're currently right now on all. They have like their centaur with the bottom part that's very much indicative of a deer. They're on all four of their they're bent. They're like really low and sort of like laying down as a deer would. But as they have hands and stuff, they're using their humanoid features to try to help these creatures that you guys killed. There's many of them that cannot be aided in such a way, but she does try to help those that she can assist. Regardless, she says they're cursed. They're affected by whatever's whatever has grip on this place. It has to do something with baser instincts.
Well, is this the thing that we were like, would I know whether or not this is what we were sent to really check up on, or?
You guys were sent.
Because from what I remember, we were sent.
You guys were sent to come into the City of Clover. There is a individual that you were asked to meet here. They're pretty high up in a political position in this place. Usually, the City of Clover doesn't have like more than 1,000 people within its city limits. There is possibly growth to that due to there being air vehicles now accessible to most of this planet, and since you've been here, you're sort of understanding that there's a lot of how would I say, a lot of stalling of city work, a lot of the community having abandoned their spots, their positions, and that will lead you to believe that getting to the center where the I believe it'd be the town hall in which you're to meet. They would give you a name. The name they would have given you, this would have been from the guy from the Arm to the Teeth who gave you the warrant. It's touch base with the mayor of the City of Clover, and the mayor is Gigglefoot, Thunderbottom.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put that in notes.
Yeah.
You said Thunderbottom?
Yes, Gigglefoot, Thunderbottom. A common name for a goblin.
Alright. Okay. Do we know where he is, or is it the problem that was with him?
No. You would all be aware of how to get to the center of the city. Is just how do you get there without causing trouble or issues. The paths seem to be either take a straight shot through the centralized park. There is the palisades that you could stride along if you guys could climb up and get over, which shouldn't be too big of a deal unless you want to travel with this horse individual. They are a centaur. They do have disadvantage on climbs and climbing feats. Regardless, whatever path you guys decide, if you think of something that is not what I offer, maybe there's a way around it. Like if someone said, I know how to use digging implements and I want to dig a tunnel from where I stand to the other end of the planet, and you guys really wanted to do that, dig all the way to China, kind of joke. How fucking yes, I'm with it. You know, like, let's go. But whatever you guys want, it's your game. Into the City of Clover, you guys could abandon it. You guys could try to take it over. This could turn into a evil campaign.
Oh, I don't know about that.
As long as you guys decide as a group, you guys are just like, yo, the city's fucked. You know what? It's ours now. Like, yeah, that's a talk we could have.
Taking it over wouldn't be half bad. After all, I am a prior noble. Granted, that's not like a big stepping stone from noble to caretaker of a illegal, I guess you could say, ownership of the town.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I feel comfortable taking over a town.
I mean, I always do need a step from my alignment is. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm
alignment
neutral.
Doesn't
I'm
exist here.
perfectly fine.
No, alignment doesn't exist here. Your choices make
thought it
your
did.
alignment.
Okay. I'm perfectly content with fixing the town that wasn't able to fix itself. I could always try and find a way to justify it.
If you can manage to justify it, maybe.
The people immediately tried to murder us. The people attempted to immediately murder us. So
Wasn't she talking about how like they were cursed or something? They had to.
Curses, schmerses. They were of sane mind when they tried to attack us.
Okay. So at what point is this no longer out of character conversation, and now you guys actively talking about it?
I would like to, if there's any way I could think of to attempt to find a way to gain control of the town, I would like to do that.
Yeah, like
because that sounds like a.
You could attempt to like clear out whatever stuff is happening, take it over for control. Yeah, sure. We could talk about that after the fact. But before you get too far, you're barely past the city gates. What do you guys want to do? How do you guys proceed after the battle?
I think we really should try and head further into town to figure out the source of the problem, if there is any. one that we can discover. If there is any one single problem.
All right.
So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna go straight north? Are we gonna take a diverging path and be sneaky about it? Are we gonna stride along on the palisades? Are we gonna try to go into the within the walls of the palisades? That'd be very difficult checks. If you guys have like lock picking skills, that's very important for that.
I think we could attempt to just go sneakily on our way.
Sure.
Yeah, so let's go sneakily.
Which direction?
I think we could just go. I guess we could just go along in some way down this path.
Like a good straight north. But still
Yeah,
keeping
just direct
an eye out,
that way.
not being in the most obvious points.
Yeah, try not to be obvious, but attempt to get around the area.
This creature, this individual who again they do eventually introduce themselves as Serenity to you. They do say I'm unable to save all of them. Some blows maybe a little too rough. Seeing the dagger strikes from Alduin, and she says, I'll stay here. I'll offer whatever healing I can to anyone who comes my way. I can maybe knock them out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so far beyond my reach. Yeah, she just seems a little desperate. She's just on the floor there. She's confused. She's just not being chased anymore. Like she's cleaning up the ones that are dead.
I mean, if you'd like, you could hide out somewhere here, and we'll go further into town. If you don't want to go any further in, and we'll try not to cause any problems at all.
We can go deeper in if you want.
It would be prudent to halt whatever is causing this madness. Are you? I mean, I guess you are capable. I just witnessed incredible, crazy magics from the lot of you. So it's very. I thought Ayala had special abilities, but I've never seen what the. You guys saw the creature, right? Like that wasn't just me, right?
No.
Okay. Okay.
The
amalgamation.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And then the people, and then how they ran away, and it's disturbing. I'm still sort of recovering from it. And at this point, I'm going to start looking for my stuff. She will join you wherever you go if you guys decide to do that. You guys have triggered enough of a conversation with her that she does feel comfortable with you guys. She, in fact, rather be with some individuals who could protect themselves and her. She can offer healing. If you guys want to spend 10 minutes here, she could do a healing ability. That would give everyone a bit of a boost if you guys are low on hit points. Like, what's your hit points right now?
I think I'm actually pretty low, or I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at
I think I'm
31.
actually.
58.
Yeah. Tell me your numbers. What's your
Um,
max and what's your current?
I'm 31 of 58, so
Okay.
almost half. If not,
Sure.
yeah, just a little bit off half.
You're a little above half. You are okay, so you're not bloodied yet. But you're still pretty scratched up. And
Why is everything all white?
Hmm?
Why is everything all white?
I don't know.
Like my whole sidebar is white when it was black originally.
Oh, it may be adjusted from dark mode.
All right. I'm on 107 out of 110.
Whoa. 107 out of 110. Very nice. Also, she's not gonna heal you at all. Ashen.
Oh man.
So Azmal.
Yeah.
Because she'd rather not waste the 10 minutes. But she could do a huge boost of healing to you. So she'll just cast a spell. If I could ever find my D8s. Oh, the 8s are right here. They're just hanging around in a row. Okay. The greatest healing. 10, 14, 19 healing. 19
Okay.
19 hit points, yes. That you recover. Did she take damage? Because she actually heals from this? No, actually wrong ability, because I'm not counting that as well. She did take damage, but she's fine. She's good. This individual's a druid.
This is fine.
They say to you, depending the issues we meet up ahead, I can form myself into either a winged creature like a massive vulture, or possibly a lizard to climb around. I can do a bit of magic myself. It's more inane with nature. Yeah. So you guys want to go north? The north path would lead you to where the barracks / town hall is. But it's a bit of a long walk. So what do you guys want to do to protect yourselves from encounters, or maybe being cursed from whatever this thing is, or what have you? Can I have both of you roll D100s, by the way?
Yes.
I'd say I'd rather be protected from being cursed, considering we can probably handle an encounter.
Let me try and figure out why it's not loading.
Something's not loading.
Yeah, Roll20 just decided to stop loading.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys. So. Oh, I really need to move you guys.
There we go. 95.
There you go.
65.
Oh, great rolls, great rolls. As you guys are about to leave, there's an individual that walks past the gates, and well, you guys recognize him as the half orc, half dragonborn individual that you bit, Azmal. They're wearing much nicer clothing. You can tell that they've been equipped by the They are called the Revival. And yeah, I'll get a token for them. Yeah, they show up. Do you say anything? They're just
They
walking.
probably
They
don't
seem
have
to
much.
barely notice you.
I don't think they have much memory of me, do they?
They're very like lethargic. You can tell that they're more different than before. More bulky. And but there's still a like a lack of essence or grab of vampirism to them. There isn't a full connection yet, and you can tell that's simply because they haven't fed yet. Like maybe they've been being given supplements, which is what the Revival is generally good for. Like they can't give fresh blood, but sometimes they get around with it with different issues or here and there. But your ally, your vassal, has walked through. No, there's a better name actually. Thrall. Your thrall. I'm just gonna find the token.
Yeah, I completely forgot that I actually entirely transformed him.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I'd have command over him at all. But do I notice like whether or not he has the same effect as the people who were attacking us?
He's
Like, does
very
he
chill.
look?
He's just very, very relaxed. He's just walking. I don't have a token for him yet. Just imagine that he's there. As soon as I find one that's good, I'll fucking put it on. I think I know which one I want. I could find that one to be perfect. Yeah, roleplay on. The two of you.
Alright, so
you got your backup. You guys have a healer, an unknown vampire thrall. And again, you may or may not know their name. I'm not sure. That's up to you to tell me.
Yeah, I never figured out his name. That was just from like I think that was during the fight at the gate.
It's even funnier that you don't know his name. So yes.
He was like, it just so happened that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
A lot happened. Yes. So yeah. What do you guys do?
I don't know if I want to like try and approach him, or
he's complacent.
Okay.
Oh, he's so nice. Go have a friendly chat.
Sure. I don't think he'd recognize me for turning him, but I'll walk up to him.
Yeah.
I'll ask him if he knows kind of what's going on.
Yeah, the moment you even start to approach him, he looks up to you almost as if a shine of light. In fact, he almost scrunches their eyes as they look your way, and then blink. And as they blink a couple times, they look to you and they bow, and they say, "You're the one I'm drawn to." Azmal, like the lady, like the lady said.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. It was not too difficult to locate you. She said it wouldn't be. What's happening to me? The individual that you guys met, she rushes to the orc who's like right there, and she's checking like his temperature. She's like looking at him. She says, "This creature is moments from falling. Oh my gosh, where did you come from?" Oh, I like he's very slow to respond. What do you guys do?
Uh,
I don't know that. Would I have like necessarily like the food to help him? I don't think I would have the food on me, would I? Let me check thing. I don't have any like food that would help him.
What kind of
necessarily.
food do you need to give him?
I need to give him either. Let me go back to it. Remember, it was like 2 specific kind of things. I think this is it. No, it's Curse of Hunger. There it is. Every 30 days, he must consume his weight in celestial blood in total, or by turning one humanoid into a vampire by dropping them to 0 hit points.
Okay. So it might,
Which reduces the amount.
yeah, it might mean that they require a celestial. What does it say again about the celestial?
You consume every 30 days. You must consume your weight in celestial blood.
So this individual must consume their own weight in celestial blood to fully be turned into your thrall and be put into vampirism. This is the final step. It's gonna take several days of them to be hungry to be returned to a degree. Like they're gonna be set in a bad way, but they could just return to the what they were before. Like the curse will just disappear over time. Like neglected vampires, like they often die, but it is if someone could take care of them, it is a way to stop the curse from taking hold. And as you'd be able to understand and know what the requirements are for this individual, and all you have to do is locate a celestial. Shouldn't be too hard. There's a shit ton of them in this planet.
Is he gonna like know to eat celestial blood, or is he just gonna like feel it?
I mean, you guys could make like checks on the person to see, or do like divination magic or augury and stuff. I don't know. There's you guys are smart.
Like an investigation
characters.
check?
Yeah, so like what are you gonna do?
I'm just curious.
Yeah, like how open is Azmal about the situation?
I don't
I'm kind of.
recall him actually telling me that much about it.
We'll see.
I remember. I think he did watch a little bit. He watched me do some of it, but.
Okay. Well, currently, there is an individual that is very afraid for this creature's life. I believe Ashen already understands enough of the situation, but it's really up to you what you guys do at the end of the day. I'm still looking for that one picture, and I think it's a solar. I want the picture of the solar because he looks like an orc a little bit because they're green for some reason. And then he's half dragonborn, so like he's like bulky and shit. So dragonborns in my world have an extra little boost. Like either they have like wings, or they have like dark vision, or they could have natural armor.
Okay.
Damn it, the solar's not a cool picture. Where's the other solar?
The solar?
Yeah, it's a different one I'm looking for.
I need a picture.
No. Oh, I have a specific picture.
Okay.
Type. Celestial. That was solars are. Did it work? So yeah, imagine him there until I find this stupid thing. Or one that's equivalent. But what do you guys do? Do you guys want to drag him along? Do like in a bad state? Do you guys does Azmal? Because Azmal, you're the one who has to make the decision here.
I'd like to bring him with us, but I don't know how easily it would be for us to get our hands on food he needs.
Okay.
But if we could, yes, I'd like to bring him along.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason. I don't see why not.
There shouldn't be too big of a reason why not. There may be the block of your friend here, Serenity, who definitely does not want to move. The very gaunt-looking individual in front of her.
I mean, it's a person who's kind of hurt.
What?
I don't see the pain or the problem with bringing her.
Yeah, she doesn't want to move him.
Mm.
Do I have it here somewhere? So yeah, what do you guys do? Like what is Ashen doing? Because there's like this sort of standstill where Azmal maybe is holding back.
Stand still about what again?
Where Azmal is just looking at Serenity, maybe unsure how to proceed. I could be wrong. Azmal.
I mean, bringing him along would not hurt to bring. It might just
Is
be.
Serenity the centaur thing, or is that the vampire?
Serenity's the
person.
Yeah, she's
not
a
vampire. It's the druid, right?
The centaur-like thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
You guys don't know what the orc's name is.
I don't really see a reason to not bring her.
She doesn't want him to move from where he is. She's being very protective.
Doesn't want who to move?
She's going to say, this individual looks like he's going to drop if he moves any further. This is very concerning. We should not have them go anywhere. We should lay them down, in fact.
I mean, if she wants us to find a place for us to lay him down, like with this stable here, I'll ask her if that stable there would suit her to place him down in.
Nothing here is especially safe. But again, look at the state of him. We move him any further, he's just gonna collapse. Or do you guys want to roll a pair of D6s for random encounters in this place?
We could roll. I'm fine with rolling
I mean,
for a random encounter.
that's out of character. That's your characters do not know they're not rolling for anything. They're just hanging around still here. But it's up to you guys. You guys want a random encounter to hit you guys right now? I mean, I'm not saying you're gonna get one. I'm just saying you're gonna have to roll for one if you guys linger.
Well, we're kind of at a standstill right now.
What's the standstill? You guys
I'm
just have
perfectly
to
fine.
either move on without the NPCs or tell them fuck off. This is our friend, or say, or convince him in a nicer manner.
How long ago would it have been since we how long ago would it have been since we transformed him?
The travel that it took you to get here, really? So like
so about a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely. Where's my better planetar? Is a planetar, I know that. Maybe if I search it through here. Yes, I can do that. Planetar. Yes.
So if we just leave him here for now, and then we could come back to them, or if we plan on finding the thing that he needs before we get back, we could always, or if we plan on finding the thing that he needs, which is highly unlikely currently.
Okay, is that an internal thought that you're having, or is this information shared, or
shared information to him, to
whom?
the people around?
So what do you say? Because no one, at least Serenity, has no context, and Ashen barely understands what is happening. But I'm just gonna put a token down so we know where the guy is.
I'll tell Serenity, if you would like to stay here with him while we go further into town to see if the thing that he needs to be treated better. I know he needs to be treated better, or to be feeling better, but it's something that probably won't be in this town.
Oh, if you have the fix, just tell me what it is, and I'm sure to have it. I have much material that could aid one in bad states.
It's not necessarily a medical thing, as more of it being, I guess, a racial thing. He needs celestial blood.
Oh. Well, that's very interesting. Celestial blood being needed by this creature. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's some celestial blood around. There's a couple bodies around. We could check them, I guess. She's like scratching her head.
I mean, I guess. I don't remember. Is the vampire like a big guy? He's an orc, right?
Yeah, he's not big. Okay. He's just he's like a medium-sized. He's large stature. He's not bigger than Ashen, but yeah.
I'm a big boy.
That'd be a decent bit of blood that you need.
Repeat that?
That'd be a decent bit of blood. Granted, there's only a little bit he would need to feel better.
At this point, because he's so shriveled. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you want to check for celestial blood amongst one of these individuals? There's 7 of them. I'll say first roll me a d6. This is gonna be a multiplier to the number 7, so the higher the better. Ashen, do you want to help with that?
Sure.
Yeah, roll a d6 as well. Great if you roll a 1. Excellent. So what's 3 times 7?
21.
21.
21.
21? Okay, no, the, I hate myself. So roll the 100. If it is, under 21, one of these individuals do have celestial blood. So, having been slain, killed, and no longer be able to be revived, you assess that one of these creatures are of celestial nature and could be consumed by your thrall here. How do you go about that, my friend? They're sort of doing like the groggy wave back and forth deal. The Serenity here is helping them up as much as she can, but what do you guys do? Let's just say it was this one. Hello, hello.
Hello.
I can't hear you if you're talking, Azmal. I hear
No,
you,
no.
Ashen. Oh, okay. So, what do you guys do? Like, how does this proceed? You have assessed which one's the celestial. You told Serenity that they need celestial blood.
I guess we're draining his blood.
Okay.
I don't know if Serenity will exactly be all right with that.
I mean,
Would it
yeah.
happen to be one of the ones that were unrecoverable?
Yes, it is one of
Or
the ones
irrecoverable?
that were dead outright. Yes.
Okay, never mind. I guess Serenity will be. I guess we'll attempt to drain his blood.
No, you
That's
know,
difficult.
you just have to direct the guy. He's sane enough, lucid enough. It's just
Okay.
like that very sleepy look.
Oh, all right. I'll try and instruct him as easily as I can for him. That he needs
What
to
does that
just.
sound like?
I'll
You
tell him.
you've assessed which one it is. It is the one with the little vial on there. You've separated them and brought the body over to your thrall. So you could go over there if you want, or did you have Ashen bring him over? What happened, Ashen? What are you doing during all this? Like, are you just watching? Are you helping? Are you?
I mean, if he's trying to bring him
Whittling?
somewhere, I can.
What are you doing? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I said if he's trying to move him somewhere, I probably can.
Yeah. Okay. So you could move where the body is, at minimum.
I'll try and instruct him as I would, how I would get the blood. I don't know how. I guess.
Well, I'll tell you succinctly.
Yeah.
It is simply telling them how you would feed yourself. So usually puncturing with their fangs and then sucking them dry via your newfound blood extraction abilities, which doesn't last too long for the victim, to be honest.
I mean, I
You
guess
just
I'll
have
just
to-
explain it out.
Yeah, you just have to explain it in front of the thrall who's in front of Serenity, who is next to Ashen, who is next to the body that will be drank.
I guess I'll explain as it is.
Yeah,
No
I want
point
to hear. What does it sound
I'll tell
like?
him,
Verbatim.
well,
Go ahead, go up to them. I want to hear it. Come on, we're role playing.
So I guess I'll walk over.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell him, or I'll say, I guess you kind of just you start and you sink your teeth into them, like you're trying to bite into them, more or less, and then you just go ahead and you'll probably catch on to it after that. But you just want to suck the blood, I guess.
Oh, well, it seems simple enough. I kind of feels natural to I just want to nibble on them for some reason. I don't know why I have that instinct. Serenity's having like a bit of like a growing gasp situation. She was pulling out from her bag an IV. And the moment you're talking about like sinking teeth in, she's just like staring and motionless. But continue. What else do you do? He's like next. He's like next to the neck of the creature. This individual, this humanoid, and they're about to bite, but they're looking at you for like affirmation a little bit.
I'll look to Serenity and ask her, would it be more simple or would it be more natural to you if you were to drain the blood? Would you like to drain the blood out of them with an IV, or
I don't know what you're doing anymore. She's like shivering and kind of coiling back into herself.
I'll tell her that she doesn't have to be here during this if she's uneasy towards it, but it's just the way it is.
I'm not going anywhere. She's very concerned, but she seems to muster her strength enough to watch, maybe even as a method of protection. Like she needs to see what is happening to ensure it's not too untoward.
I guess I'll give him the go ahead. Tell him to go ahead. Go on.
Yeah. This half orc, half dragonborn individual, who again has a tail, has scale bits, and has the horns, but no other features other than dragonborn. But this is commonplace for dragonborn. Sometimes they're more humanoid, sometimes they're more lizardy, and this one has no snout, no nothing like that. And as they're growing these fangs, they're already fanged, but now they're like even more prominent because he has like this double fang situation, and like they have to open their mouth even wider than before. Luckily they're an orc, so they already have like a fat mouth, so it's easy enough for them, but their bottom tusks are larger than their vampire fangs, and they bite, and they do 4 huge piercing holes into the creature, and you see blood just like fly out everywhere. Like they're not catching a lot of it, and they panic, and they just like shove their mouth onto the creature. Like they're not moving, they're just like still, and they're just slowly taking in the blood. It takes a little longer than you'd expect. You saw a lot drip away, but eventually they do feed the entire all the leaders on this creature, the celestial blooded folk, has been drained and is now into your thrall, thus upgrading them to full vampire at the capacity that you have, minus a couple things that we won't talk about too much, but they are back to their original stats. Other than that, congratulations. You now have a guy you could point and ask him to do something, and they'll barely bat an eye to say no. Like, you'd really have to ask them to do some weird stuff, like kill your mother, and they're like, well, my mom's still alive. No, I don't want to, you know? And then you're gonna try to force it, but that takes like a lot of training. and I don't think you're a vampire lord yet.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I just like got kicked out the call.
That's fine. I had to have a private conversation with Azmal. I'm joking.
Okay.
The half orc, half dragonborn individual. He's more humanoid than anything. He does have a tail though. He bites this celestial creature and basically drains them dry after a while. They bite him with the 4 teeth because they're orc, so they have like bottom fangs and top fangs. And blood is everywhere right now. Serenity looks like she wants to cry, but she sees that it's really helping. The half orc, he sort of dusts himself off. There's this like a yawn. There's this stretch. And he like oh man, he like does like 3 hops, and he's like wow, I feel so much better. Oh my gosh, the headache is gone. What was this? This was insane, but it's still so bright. What's going on?
That is celestial blood. That's gonna be your primary food source.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna tell him that's gonna be his new primary food source.
Yeah, he like touches his mouth and he sees the red on his hands. He sees the bodies displayed all up and down this area, a couple of them in a row. The ones that are definitely gone. The one that he just devoured, and then a couple that seem to be in a nursing state, quote unquote. And he says, why would I drink someone's blood? What the fuck is happening here? Who are you guys? Wait. I was fighting you guys. I was fighting you. What happened?
Realization. Kind of a awkward situation.
I mean, you could be upfront. You could lie to them. You can tell them this isn't the time and place to have this conversation. We're all in danger. We have to go to the center of the city, find the mayor, and figure out how to stop this issue from getting worse. Like, it's up to you.
I'll just tell him that this is not the time nor the place to answer his questions that he has. And he'll figure out more as we go along. But we're currently in danger. No.
Okay. I don't know where I am. I'll just follow suit. Hopefully Adasor will guide us into a better path, and like he's ready to follow. Serenity cocks her head to the side when he says that. And she's looking at the two of you like, what the fuck did he just say? But yeah, he's walking on. So do you guys walk on? Same path you guys decided to go?
Yeah.
How many hours ago? I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah. I guess we'll continue along down the middle.
Yeah, of course.
Or into the town.
Let us see. Middle. Oh, you guys spent a bunch of time here. So that's 2d6s for the two of you. I'll take the lowest number, and that's an encounter if it's a 2 or a 1. Averaged out, which I think can't happen unless you roll a 1, so you're fine. So yeah, you guys actually make it all the way to the barracks, effectively. I can take you guys there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy for you guys. You arrive all in a row. And oh shit, I didn't prepare all this properly, did I? Yeah, that's fine. It's just the one guy. There's one guy here. Hard to see him without a little border thing. which I'm gonna correct right now. And yeah, they seem to be just concerned, waiting about by the doorway. What the fuck? How about that? How about that? There you go. So yeah, this guy's just by the door of the entrance of the town hall slash barracks of the of this place. Again, the city's a small city compared to many cities, and it's easy to navigate to and from places. It took you guys about 15 minutes to get to here, and the way it's situated is you had to go through a courtyard where there's like training grounds and like military vehicles and all that. There's a huge display of debauchery and thievery and just like a mess of streaks of red and brown. So you're concerned a lot because you're not sure what exactly is happening in this fucking city, but there is a lot going on. Either way, you guys make it to this area unbothered. Generally, everyone's having their own set of fun on their own, or fails, to be honest. There's a lot of people gambling, losing all their riches. This individual, again, sort of like once you guys tell them where you guys are headed, they seem to just strut towards whatever looks like that, and then they keep pointing out, and Serenity helps as well. And you guys can navigate easily enough as well. It's not too hard in the city that has many signs pointing you to places. But yeah, what do you guys do? There's some creature here.
I'm gonna approach the creature.
Yeah. Looks you a little concerned after checking the door again, and they have their weapon out. They're not pointed. They're not pointing it at you, but they're prepared if anything. Do you do or say anything?
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, if you wait, they're just gonna say, I warn you not to approach any further. In here, there seems to be a intoxicating effect that is putting everybody in a fugue state.
Well, conveniently, I'm actually made of metal.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic over here, or on like the building area, before he walks in there.
Yeah. So are you gonna cast that as a ritual? I don't know if you could do that. For that
cast it as a limit. Yeah, I can cast. I think you said I could cast it as a ritual, but I'm just gonna normally cast it just to speed things up.
Yeah. Waste the spell slot. Use it up.
Yeah.
And yeah. The inside already has this like weird mist flying out of it. There's like sparks of arcane script on the mist. There's definitely magic emanating from this room.
Do I see like a starting point?
No, you'd have to open the door. It's coming from inside, definitely though.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna ask him if I can go in.
At your own risk. There, my friends, the nobles of the city seem to, well, be out of their minds. I don't know what to do. Well, I can't.
Wait, actually,
if we could get through there, we could get to Gigglefoot, and he'd solve all our problems. To be fair.
no. Hold on, I got a better idea. I'm gonna ask him if he can move like just a step to the left.
Sure. Like, are you telling them to move backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move right here up against the wall and put on my infrared glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And is there any heat inside the building or anybody?
I mean, there's a whole door in your way. You have to open it.
Yeah. No, it's infrared.
Yeah, there's if enough is blocking you, this is a barracks.
Okay.
That door is
so
not
he said there,
a puny wooden door. It is a
he
massive.
said there was like gas, right?
Yeah, there's gas coming out from the bottom. Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna try and open the door and close it before any can get out.
No, yeah, you open the door. Mist is not flying towards you. It's just seeping out very slowly. But you guys see what you see. There is an individual dancing on the table there. Everyone seems to be in a stupor, staring at the creature. There is a look your way as this one individual who has their arms crossed just like grunts and